gonna be every single gal in 2026. Marin Kitagawa right here is feeling extremely depressed, extremely, extremely lonely, and just has a shitload of doubt. But this is gonna be every girl in 2026. Then this is what you guys wanted. This is what girls wanted. They wanted to see quality BS. They wanted, you know, 50-50. If we're all equal, we're all the same, right? It's just, we're all the fucking same. So why should a guy put any effort into even asking a girl out? Now, I am kind of old-fashioned, I usually pursue a gal that I'm into. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really old-fashioned. Of course, a lot of times things don't work out, and that's fine. But here, obviously, this is an anime, and these are Marin Kitagawa is pretty much the main character here. Gojo is kind of like, he was the main character, but let's be real here. No one gives two shits about Gojo. It's all about Marin and all the crazy shit that goes around her and Gojo. Predominantly. Of course, my favorites are Noah and that, Jojo. I forgot her name. Ju? Yeah, I think her name was Ju. She's a cosplayer, little chibi girl, Lolita looking chick. But no, this is legit gonna be every single girl in 2026, and it's already happening. It's already happening in 2025. Less men are asking out less and less women, and the men that are asking out girls are the players. They're the guys who sleep around. Of course, to each their own, right? To each their own. They can do that. But they're not just going to have one chick around. They're not going to be, just sticking to one damn woman. They're not. They're going to be sleeping around. They're not going to give two shits about the relationship. Well, not in the beginning. If you're looking for something serious, it's not going to happen right away. And a lot of times, this is what happens. Like, you want the guy to confess to you, but it's just not gonna happen anymore. What's the point? Chivalry is dead, and pretty much feminism and all this equality bullshit killed it. You guys killed it. You guys didn't want to be treated like queens. You guys want to be treated like men. You know how men treat other men? They don't treat them like children, that's for sure. They don't treat them. We treat other guys with contempt. We judge them. We call each other's names. We push each other to our limits. As iron, like in the Bible says, iron sharpens iron, so does man sharpen men. And so we're extremely rugged. We're extremely, that's what masculinity is all about. It's just being mean to each other and pushing each other's limits. Is that what you really want? Is that the equality you really want? Just us men treating you like another guy? And of course, when I talk to women, I treat them like they're normal human beings. But of course, when I pursue somebody, I'm going to treat them a little bit different. And then Gojo here is just treating Marin just like another person, but with no affection. Like, it's just insane to me. Like, if I had a friend like Marin, bro, of course I'd be like, you know what? Look, we're 2 weeks into our friendship. Fuck it. I'm going to burn this bridge. Let's just go out or something. I don't, like, bro, who cares? If I burn the bridge, I burn the fucking bridge. I just move the fuck on. I don't care if I lose my friendship from a confession. Who needs, us men, we don't need gals as friends. We can hang out with our dudes. Alright? So we can burn bridges when it comes to women. Well, at least that's how it's supposed to be. Like Marin's like doubt and shit. She's like, oh, but what if I confess to Gojo? She's like thinking, oh, if I confess to Gojo, he's not gonna really talk to me anymore. He's gonna avoid me. She's having all this fucking doubt. A real man, like, we will fucking burn that bridge. Who cares if we're not friends anymore? We gave it our shot. We shot our shot. You're gonna miss 100% of your shots if you never take one. So we take the shot. If we miss, oh well. Moving on. That's it. End of story. We don't, like, bro. This is what the girls wanted, and this is what we're gonna give them. Fuck confessing. Fuck all that bullshit, man. All that romantic stuff. Like, it just doesn't work anymore.